Good morning. I am Sagar Dadvi, batch July 2021, and today's date is 9th of October 2021, and today I am going to explain one of the core topic in Java, that is wrapper class. First of all, let's see what is meant by wrapper class. Wrapper class are the classes present in java.lang package, which are used to convert the primitive data types into equivalent object and the object into the primitive data type. This is the basic use of the wrapper classes. We know that as far as data types are concerned, Java is a rich language. Means Java support both primitive as well as non-primitive data types. In primitive data types, Java support short, byte, int, long, float, double, char, and the boolean. And in non-primitive data types, Java support like string, array, and collection framework. What is difference between primitive data types and non-primitive data types? Primitive data types hold the actual value, and non-primitive data types hold the reference of the object. But as we know, Java is we can say that Java is a pure object oriented language, because we can use equivalent primitive data types in the object form. How is it possible? This is possible with the help of wrapper classes. As I earlier said that there are 8 primitive data types. We can convert all these 8 primitive data types into the equivalent object form by using the wrapper classes. Means we have the 8 wrapper classes present in java.lang package. These classes are shorts, yes, capital. Means all the wrapper classes starts with the capital letter, which is the convention, standard convention to write down the classes. Shorts, yes, capital. Byte, integer, which is wrapper class of int, which is primitive data types. Long, double, float, character wrapper classes, which is equivalent of the char, and boolean. These are the 8 wrapper classes present in java.lang. The next question is what is meant by boxing and auto boxing and unboxing. Before, in earlier edition of the Java standard edition, this feature is not supported, but later on, after 1.5, Java supports the auto boxing and unboxing. What is meant by auto boxing? We don't require to explicitly write down the code to convert the primitive data types into the equivalent non-primitive object. Implicitly, Java support the auto boxing. Example of auto boxing is, suppose we have the int variable and we require to convert that int variable into the equivalent object. Then we simply write down integer I is equal to new integer, and we can pass directly value to the constructor of the integer. Then this constructor implicitly convert the primitive data types into the equivalent object form of equivalent object. So this is all about the auto boxing. Another term is unboxing. What is meant by unboxing? As similar to the auto boxing, reverse way means Java implicitly convert the object into equivalent sorry equivalent primitive data types. How is it? Suppose we have the object which having class integer. Means suppose we have the integer I, and suppose we want to increment the integer by value 1. Then we can directly write down the I plus plus, as I here is the object. So how increment operation perform on the object? So in this way, the integer I is implicitly converted into the int I, and then the increment operation is performed. So this is all about the autoboxing and unboxing. So next question, why wrapper classes are used in Java? The first use of the wrapper classes is in collection framework. We know that collection framework applicable only for the object, not for the primitive data types. For example, array list, linked list, link hash set, hash map, and etc. These are the inbuilt collection framework available only for the object only. So and suppose we have the problem statement, sort the uh, for example array, and we know that array contain the primitive data types of the integer. So we cannot directly add the element of the array into the any collection framework. Why is it so? Because collection supports only the object. So it is necessary to convert first of all array element into the equivalent integer form, and that object we can store into the collection framework, for example in array list. So first of all we can extract one element from the array by using the for loop, convert that one element into the equivalent object form, and we can store that integer object into the array. This way is possible. So to get the benefit of the collection framework, it is necessary to convert the primitive data types into the equivalent object form. That's why we require the collection framework. This is the first use of wrapper classes. Second use of wrapper classes is in the serialization. We know that Java, by using the Java we can develop the web application with in very efficient way. But biggest problem in Java or web application is we can able to transmit only the object. So in order to transmit the data, we first of all need to convert the data into the object equivalent form, and only we can transmit the object streams across the network. And that's why primitive data needs to be converted into the object, and we can convert the primitive types into the object form by using the wrapper classes. This is the second use of wrapper classes. Third use of wrapper classes is we know that synchronization in Java, and synchronization in Java work with the object only and not in the primitive type. So in order to get facility of the synchronization in Java, we require to convert the primitive data types into the equivalent object. That's why the wrapper class is used in Java. Again, so this is all about the wrapper class. We will meet in soon. Thank you.